So we are in Austria A1 ring with Formula 1 2024. We are starting from first position. We had light drizzle in qualification, but we have rain pouring all over now. Great start, a bit of sliding, and wow, another mistake. Verstappen, really excellent start, plunges into the first place. On the left we have Lando Norris, but he couldn't make it. He had to slow down, and we are following or trying to follow Verstappen, Max Verstappen. Let's see how this goes. Really raining all over the place, really slippery conditions. So we have Max Verstappen in first, and then in third Lando Norris, Lewis Hamilton in fourth, Lance Stroll, Charles Leclerc, Sergio Perez, George Russell, Olivier Piastri in ninth, Carl Magnussen in 10th, and Pierre Gasly in 11th. That's the first 11th, and it looks like we are gaining a bit on Max Verstappen. Yeah, doing really good, but as this we barely can see anything from these splashes of water. Max Verstappen slows down as he probably arrives on a big chunk of water. Slows down, but yeah, we are here as he increases the pace. Going fast into the lap, and we go a bit wide, but yeah, we are still here. Sliding and slippery. Max Verstappen goes a bit, takes a wider line, and he looks good in first position. We are just over half a second behind him. No DRS this time, as we have rainy conditions and DRS are not allowed in this, only in sunny and clear weather. Sliding again in first with both tires, hitting them up also a bit. That's good. So we increased the gap from Norris to over 1.5 seconds, going a bit wide, late braking, but Verstappen is still here, and we are just on the edge as we are sliding all over, trying to stay here with Max Verstappen, who also had some issues previously. No major changes in the field as of now, but everybody is still packed. We are in lap 2 out of 7. The sprint race of 7 laps. Let's see how that goes. In the last 2 races we had DNFs for Suzuka, where we unexpectedly crashed in the first lap. We were just made an overlook and crashed into a wall, and last time we made a poor decision to start on slick tires, whether it was a bit wet, and everybody was probably on intermediate, so we couldn't gain any points there too. But this time looks like it will be a good race for the championship. Standing still in second, the gap is still about the same. On some parts Max Verstappen increases the lead, but then we gain on some other parts. And also no crashes or some collisions. Everybody is driving carefully. Lap 3 out of 7. We have a lot of water still on the track, as it's a lot slippery. So we gained a bit on Max Verstappen. You can see in this all those water splashes his lights, and he slows down also again unexpectedly. We are here right with him. He probably struggles also a lot and slides also, and we try to take him, so it's side by side into the penultimate corner, and he has to let go. We took the first position. Awesome, as he looks like he's struggling again. So we are first after the first 3 laps. Let's see how this goes. We have passed half of the race, so we just have to keep it steady and calm, and the points are here. This rain for sure will not stop. So in first position we have us and Max Verstappen, then we have the second group, Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton in third and fourth, and then leading the next group in fifth position is Lance Stroll with Sergio Perez, George Russell and Charles Leclerc, and everybody else much for that matter. So sliding again, going wide, Max Verstappen looks inside and touch collision. Max couldn't turn even more for that, as we slid and probably took him unexpectedly, and he couldn't do anything, and we collided. But he also made a good save from that. He lost a bit some time as Norris and Hamilton gain on him, so probably it looks like it's almost a group out of 4. We increased the gap to 2 seconds from that mistake, sliding all the way, as looks like everybody is sliding. Max Verstappen and us, and probably others too, as the track is entirely soaked. Lap 5 out of 7, 3 more laps to go. You can also see how the wind blows all the rain moving away as it pours down tremendously. Max Verstappen is now 1 second behind us. He was able to gain some time, probably pushing to the limit, as he also wants that first position. I think currently he's leading in the championship with most points, so he wants to make sure that it remains like that. But yeah, he cannot keep up. On some parts of the track he's faster, but on some tracks we also increase that gap. So it's again over 1.5 seconds. Looks like he's for some reason slow in this part of the track and going really wide, really wide. Whoa, we couldn't just brake. It's so difficult to brake, and Max Verstappen tries to gain on that end as he's really close, but still he cannot overtake us. It's just too far, not quite yet. 2 laps to go. Looks like this will be a tight battle. From time to time Max Verstappen is looking for some chance, but yeah, no, he has to do a bit more to overtake. But also, as I think we are faster in the last part of the racetrack, it's good for us if we remain in this position, so it will be easier for us to end that race, as he will have a really hard time to overtake us over there. 1 second again, not much has changed. So we have Max Verstappen in second, Lando Norris in third, Lewis Hamilton in fourth, Lance Stroll in fifth, George Russell in sixth, Sergio Perez in seventh, Charles Leclerc in eighth, Olivier Piastri in ninth, Carl Magnussen in 10th, and Pierre Gasly in 11th. The points are here until the 10th position. First place takes 25 points, and also if you are in those positions in first 10, you also get a point for fastest lap if you have one. Oh, something happened with Verstappen. He is almost 3 seconds behind us. Probably another mistake for him, as this gap increased tremendously, but he is also gaining on us. He is really good on this part. It's the last lap, so wow, and a slide in last corner, going wow into maybe wrong direction. Let's see if we can get out of this reverse. No, it looks like we stuck on some grass. Maybe the better decision was to take on the right turn, not the left, to this overcrest or something, a hill. Oh, and we are in 11th. Maybe we can get that point still. We are in 11th. Actually, we are in 10th. This is for the championship, really important. 3 wide almost. Another crash. We are being overtaken. Wow, colliding again, sliding all over the place. Still in 11th. Who we have here? We have Ganyu in. Also, there's a chance maybe to get to the 9th position, but it will be good if he remain in 10th, sliding all over again. Wow, almost a collision, and a collision with Gasly. Oh, too bad, not really bad luck.